joke when you say it, though. It sounds very spiteful.
It was a goddamn joke.
See, no, say it like that, and then people will think it's a joke.
Everything I say is a joke. It's just people take me too serious.
That's true.
Like if I said George Bush was an awesome president, you know,
so I might believe you. Well, some people did.
You can't, because I have said over 1,000 times I hate George Bush with a passion. Both of them. I hope they die in hell.
Anyway, so going back in time, Cody, what were you saying about the Ogre's Cleaver? Ha! 2 for 1. You can draw a card.
No, I was saying since. Okay, let me complete the thought.
No, Mike, let him complete the thought.
I'm letting him talk. I'm letting him talk.
Since he had played a turn 1 mana elf and then leveled it up, he had enough mana to play a serious threat in his hand. Now, if you leave mana open for Deprive, if he plays anything that does actually matter, you get to counter it. Whereas having Ogre's Cleaver on board on turn 2 doesn't do anything. Right. So I'm saying the upside of leaving the mana open is a stronger play than having a dead card on board.
Right,
that's a fair assessment.
The problem, the problem with that is, in my opinion, is that if you do deprive something, you're setting your hand back, and knowing he's in green, he could probably just play something just as devastating. Also, deprive is a known counterspell. If you have 2 blue, it probably means you have.
There's an important decision to be made. What do I shuffle back? They're all really awesome. I'm playing the guard duty this turn, so
shuffle the deprive back. We're not going to be using them anytime soon.
I say shuffle the teacher, actually.
Actually, the teacher or the deprive?
Well, yeah. I like the deprive teacher, but
well, because I only have 1 leveler in my hand, so it's just a gray ogre.
Well, you're guard dutying this turn anyway.
Yeah, I know I'm guard dutying this turn. I'm playing it, but I just the teacher.
Yeah, put the teacher back. You're going to probably use the deprive way more anyway.
And then I think I swing.
Your plan is to get to 8 lands, and unfortunately, you're not going to be playing a crusher. You're going to be winning the game. So, well, that just didn't make a very good case for crusher.
Unless it dies, but yeah. Or he just plays something crazy here. Like he's got a lot of mana.
Yep.
Here's
another question: are you going to play the Griffin next turn, or are you going to start leveling up the guy?
Depends what he does. If he ever starts, if I win the game with 3 life, it's because he hasn't been swinging with this.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Could be.
What does that guy become a 1/4 and can add 2? That mana
elf
really...
it becomes a 1/4 and all your elves can add 2.
Oh. He makes all elves.
Oh.
Greenweaver druids, if you like.
Oh, he remembered this time.
Wow, what a ass.
Huh, his hand must be just full of all those Ulamog's crushers.
No, I don't think anybody's that bad.
Let's see.
Start leveling up the 06. I don't know. I would.
I think I'm gonna play the Griffin right now. Well,
you want to get offensive instead?
Yeah.
I mean, you can do that. I like that.
Griffin. I like the Griffin play.
If I draw a land next turn, if I can play this, level it once, and leave open Smite, which is pretty nice.
Well, I'd rather cleaver it and then start attacking because I like racing.
I'd rather build my board before I throw that cleaver on anything. I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall behind.
Definitely don't want to fall behind,
especially against a green-red deck. You
definitely don't want to turn behind a green deck.
Well, he has nothing else to play in hand though, so I don't know what's in his hand.
Does he have 6 giant growths or something?
I assume he's got 6 Ulamog's crushes in his hand.
Once played a guy who played 3 against me and I still won.
Oh, I'm just mising lands back and forth, aren't I?
Well, you just drew corrupt.
I mised the plains, mised the island there.
Well, you did draw 2 extra cards, or see 2 extra cards, I should say.
This is true.
Yeah, he drew 1 extra card and saw 2.
Well, he drew an extra card too, though.
So level the guy up with the white open.
Huh? Yeah, it's exactly what I'm doing.
Yep, good call.
And I could leave him with deprive too.
Don't leave open. What are you doing right now? Oh. When he gets to 8 mana, that's when you start leaving open deprive.
Well, okay, I actually regret leveling that up now because he's 1 mana away from Palaka Worm.
Yeah.
And
I forgot about that.
Do you have an answer in hand?
I do, but I don't really want him gaining the 7 life.
Yeah, but you can just
because that gives him time to draw more things.
He's not going to go Palaka Worm now. He didn't even tap his mana yet. If he had Palaka Worm, he would have tapped in 2 seconds.
That's an interesting thing to say.
Watch, I guarantee he's
Like-
going to turn without playing a Polonka.
You're definitely playing to the odds, but you can't say that for certain, and it's bad advice for the people watching to say it because it might mislead them into making dumb decisions like that.
I don't care about the people anymore.
I'm just saying, you can't say something like that with a certainty. You can say it's most likely.
Well, that's always my theory, just because I know how Magic players act nowadays.
Okay, and so the next time you're thinking like that and someone's bluffing you, you lose?
I rarely lose to bluffs. Actually.
Well, you can't have it both ways. You either assume it's always one way, or you take into account that there's bluffs.
I don't know what the hell that was, but alright.
I'm eating pretzels.
Yay, pretzels.
Oh, if he plays it, I'm going to feel so bad right now.
What a surprise,
Oh,
Mikey.
That's such bullshit. He slow rolled that at the end.
I don't think so.
Or he was considering options in his hand.
Yes.
What fucking options does he possibly have right now?
Many, many, many options.
He could have instants and sorceries to pump his Kiln Fiend.
Oh, please. That was a slow roll.
Alright, so, like I said, people, I should
If
have
it was
not...
a
I
slow
should.
roll, he would have done a
Alright. As people, I should have not leveled that up there, because Polaka Worm is something that I would really like to deprive.
Yep.
I should have thought of that. I hit level, and then I realized that Polaka Worm would be really bad for me, so that was a mistake.
I mean, you do have an answer.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I would have rather spent the deprive on it than the narcolepsy.
No, I understand.
Well, actually, here's my question. Would you rather deprive a Crusher and Narcolepsy to 7/7, or would you rather... like, let's say he brought in Natural
I would rather narcolepsy the Crusher, because this gained him 7 life. It's easy.
Well, alright.
Yeah.
No. But I mean,
Well, you
like...
can always smite it, too. You don't have to use the narcolepsy.
No, but then he draws a card. He definitely draws a card if I don't use narcolepsy.
Oh, yeah, Block
Right.
Worm's worse in every way. Block Worm's worse in every way.
I should have just not leveled, and I don't even know if I level now. I don't think I do. Like,
Rule number 1 in Magic, think before you act.
Yes.
I just don't do it. I don't have enough patience to do it. I'm sorry, but if I have a Polaka Worm and I get to 7 mana, I'm playing Polaka Worm. I rarely ever think. I mostly just tap out, especially if I'm playing against a blue guy and he's tapped out. I'm sorry. I don't slow roll it.
I don't think he
But
slow
he
rolled
didn't
it.
slow roll it.
He could have just had to go to the washroom.
That's a savage slow roll. It's like, all right, let me.
I'm gonna hit F6 and go pee, or hit F2 and go pee. That doesn't seem like a slow roll to me. That seems like a bowel movement.
Oh, this weird fucking conversation brought to you by Whatisfgh.
Yeah.
And the fine people of Oscar Wiener. Bad. Right now, anyway. I wouldn't play it.
Yeah.
I would just keep leveling up the 06.
Yeah. I'm gonna see what
Attack
happens.
2, leave up Deprive. Because you know you're going to mise 3 lands now, and that guy's going to be amazing.
What?
You know you're going to mise 2 lands, play that guy, and then able to level him up in the same turn. And then level him up again, and still Deprive and be like, yeah, deal with it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, wait. 3. Oh, he has to get to level 2. Never mind. I'm sorry. I thought he had to get to, like...
I just really wanted to not make that mistake a while ago. That's all.
Don't beat yourself up over it.
Yeah,
Well,
seriously.
I'm not. But I'm just
It's
looking at
already
how
done.
much worse my board position is now that I did. That's all.
I mean, we should have thought about
Your
it.
board position's not worse, though.
Yes, it's significantly worse. It's so obviously worse.
How is it only
He'd be
if
at
he
12
has
now.
natural
He'd be at 12 now, and I could play more aggressively. Now I have to play defensively still. Oh, that's getting deprived.
Oh, good God.
It's getting deprived. Okay, now I would much rather say the deprived. I would much rather...
No, I wouldn't care. I'd still rather because. Oh no, I take 4 or whatever. No, 2.
What does that guy do?
It's just a threat. Oh no, I take 2. Who cares? Still would rather have it counted the Polaka Worm.
What the hell does my mom want? Can you guys hear my mom in the background?
A little
Make
bit,
she's
yeah.
overlapping. A little?
I don't know. It's like
She's fucking
it's like
yelling at me for
Peanuts.